is our president's lovely son, Michael Xiao. Please come here. First, please tell us 2 reasons you like yourself.
Speaking of this discussion, I have a parent who support me sometimes.
So this is the first reason you like yourself?
And I don't need to worry too much about money. Sometimes, occasionally. And I have that kind of tragedy and society newspaper. So I think I like myself, so do my family.
Okay. Let's welcome Michael Xiao to deliver his simple speech.
In the early June of this year, I was graduated from university, and after inquired with the township about my military service issue, and what they reply is it won't coming until October. So I found it was quite a sufficient transition before I admit to the army. And so with the recommendation and a little bit help of my father, I went into an unknown tour, a job far different from the tea shop or the restaurant, the kind of part-time I used to do. And when the first time I get there, I was asked to be in charge of drawings, graphics with computer drawing software such as AutoCAD or Visio. I was struggling to get used to that, and since I wasn't acquainted with that enough, and moreover, I have to adjust my slumber routine and strengthen my attitude and responsibility toward everything. But I wasn't getting used to be so regularly in my daily life initially, and I fell behind. I was fell behind my tasks, and I didn't even know how to go about dealing with my problems. But by asking for help to 2 kind-hearted engineers in our company, and with the attitude of solving problems, so I get through it as a result. It is a graphic I drew by computer. I used to bring the oral graphic, but the others cannot print out, so I just print this one. And beside all of this, the part which impressed me the most was when I was informed to do some either maybe trivial transfer one software to another, or to do some physical carrying goods to users or other firms in Zhongkeyuan. It often made us stinky and sweaty after the whole day bustling. And it often made me to learn several computer skills and being more and more acquainted with engineers and sales. I came to realize that they were not as disagreeable as I used to think they were. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Honestly speaking, while I was being on my duty, I was not put my whole energy on a thing that Vice President asked me to. I sometimes postpone my task by surfing the internet. I still remember that one day I put through the phone, which was called from the vice president. He designated me to draw some graphics, but and some instructions in the emails he sent to me yesterday, and reminded me of something. But I was supported the engineers with assistance that morning by them. Even the moment I came back, I still didn't active enough to do the task, to accomplish the task. So I was blamed by vice president, and I was blamed by vice president, and I was even mail him an apologize letter by then. I thought the most important of all, that taught me how to plan in the agenda smoothly and take one thing that someone asking me to hurriedly for granted. So I sincerely gratitude to those co-workers and memories. And just like what Vice President said to me, in the day I was about to leave, I was about to quit. Attitude determines your height. So present it to myself as well as everybody. Thanks for your listening.